Hey, welcome to another episode of What's Your Story? I'm Pedro Jescat. Y'all know what it is, the podcast. So we have a very familiar face from Houston, Mississippi. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, my name is Keshon Bynum. I'm from here, born and raised here. I mean, made a business here and everything. Played sports here. If you don't know who I am, you just don't know who I am. Simple as that.
Simple as that. But they gonna know after this one.
Yeah, they're gonna know after this for sure.
So Keshon, man, you have a story, man.
Yeah.
Your story is very unique.
Yeah.
Let's just start from the beginning, man. So high school basketball, you was a pretty good athlete. I mean, you was a real good athlete.
Yeah.
Got a scholarship and you turned it down.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That's the question. Why?
Man, I just remember, I'm gonna start right there. I remember getting my scholarship and just remember like all the work that I put in, it paid off. So having that fulfillment at that point, I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Whether if I go or not. Because reason why I even thought about turning it down was because I had started this company. It was called Keshon Productions.
Okay.
That's what it was called.
Okay.
And it was basically like sports. Like I go film basketball games, really just basketball games because I was a basketball player.
Yeah.
So I got the offer. Throughout the season, just wasn't going as how I wanted it to be. You know, I had practice 10 hours a day, practically work harder than everybody I know that was around me, especially at the school. I know that for a fact. And it just didn't pan out. So throughout the season, I kind of knew that, yeah, I was going to end up not going to the next level. I kind of knew that.
Well, let me ask you this. Your senior year, y'all went to the state tournament then?
Yeah. I took them, well, I can't say just we went to state. But reason why I always say because my junior year, we was the seniors. We didn't have no seniors. So it was up to us to make the score. So I used to dog everybody in practice till I used to talk crazy junk.
Okay, I got you.
And like bad. And I got to the point where I was telling them, like, y'all got to shut me up. And I'm not going to shut up until y'all shut me up. So they got so good where they was able to not make me talk as much. I would say, instead of saying something crazy, I say, that's good.
You encouraged them.
So we got to that, and that's what they saw that junior year and falling into the senior year. Okay. So, yeah, we went to state. We went to state senior year, and it was amazing, man. It was amazing. And I almost quit during my senior year in the middle of the season, man.
Who was your coach then?
It was
Coach
Chris Petty.
Yeah, I remember.
That was my guy. Hey,
yeah,
still is my guy.
Yeah. I like Petty.
He still is my guy. It just didn't go how I wanted to go because I felt like I just needed the ball more in my hand, and I felt like I was more of a threat at the point guard, and that's just how I felt. And I always said that. A lot of people like, oh, don't say that. No, I said that back then.
Gotcha.
I said it back then that I was.
Yeah.
And so it didn't work out. You know, I realized that in the middle of my senior season.
Gotcha.
When I knew it was over with when I blacked out in practice. So like my coach, he was calling my name and I didn't hear him. And you know me, I'm always alert, ready to go. I was sitting there looking on the baseline. He was calling my name about 3-4 times, and everybody was looking at me, and I snapped out of it. He told me to get out. Because I realized my chances was done. Like, I wasn't able to do what I was supposed to do, and I knew I could do it. That was killing me. So I stuck it out for them, you know, because I wanted to go do the camera stuff.
Gotcha.
And I found the camera stuff when my junior summer, when I needed a highlight film for my junior season. And I did my own wedding film, not my wedding film, but my own highlight for that season.
Gotcha.
So it started that way, and I carried it over to my senior year and was doing it as I was playing. So when I did AAU ball, travel ball, I would film. Like, soon as I get done in the game, I still have my sweaty jersey on, I'm filming another game.
Oh, wow.
Like, we up there in Georgia, like Louisiana, all that, and I'm still learning that craft no matter what. Wow. So a lot of people don't know that. They just thought, it just came out of nowhere. But no, I was working hard on it even in high school. Gotcha. So even when I used to go to like at school, I always carried this laptop. Mm-hmm. Every chance I got, especially at like during lunch, I would like literally edit like cartoons. I would like cartoon fights and stuff. Mm-hmm. I would do research. I had some courses I was watching, and like I would do that all throughout school and still do basketball and stuff. So I was preparing myself already. I knew I had to, because I knew once I got out here, I was gonna be by myself.
Let's bring up the next question. I mean, how did you feel the moment when you left the game? Just what was that moment like when you knew it was over with?
Man, when we was in state and we was playing against Bama Jackson, we was one game shy from the championship.
I was there. I remember.
Yeah. I remember, man, it was like, I remember the last minute or so, it was like a minute 30, and somebody was shooting free throws. And I remember just looking, I was like, God, this is it. This is my last game, because I know I'm not going to college. At that point, I knew I wasn't. Yeah. Everybody else didn't know. They thought I was. But I really tried to take all of it, like the crowd, even though we was losing. My teammates, I looked at everybody. I remember looking at everybody's face, just looking at them, like trying to remember, like this is our last game. And man, when that horn sound, I kid you not, I heard. I can imagine things. Like I'm very visual. Like all the practice that I had at the track at my house, I remember hearing the leaves rustling, the birds chirping. I remember my dad's giving me lessons. Like all the lessons that I had, it flashed.
Wow.
At first it didn't hit me until I started walking back to the bench. And like literally it went quiet, and I remember all what I did. Like literally from when I started when I was 13 till that end. Like everything. It like, and that's when if people were there, if you saw me, I couldn't hold it. So I knew in that moment that I was gonna have to kill that person. Mm-hmm. I can't be that person no more. And people don't know how deep that is, because I really cared for that game. Like I worked countless hours. I used to practice so hard I injured myself.
Keshon, I can remember you dribbling the basketball up and down the street, man. I can, when you told me you was gonna leave the game alone, and I was thinking like, Keshon, are you crazy? Like, dude, you have talent. And of course you're lefty. I'm big on left-handed people. I love me a left-handed person, man. Yeah. They so athletic to me. I always want to be a lefty, but God saw fit me be right. But that's fine though. Mm-hmm. But you can play, dude. You can play. Ain't no doubt in my mind. Ain't nobody you don't have to tell me. I tell the world, Keshon can play some ball. It was just that simple. I saw you. I saw the work you put in, man. And when you said you was gonna walk away from it, and I was like, man, I was like, dude, are you crazy? Mm-hmm. But God had a plan for you, and that's the next question, man. What was your first entrepreneurship step was like after leaving the game? What was that first move you made after leaving? Because a lot of people, let me just back up a little bit. You're an entrepreneur now.
Yeah.
But what was this first step like, man?
It was scary.
Yeah.
Of course it was scary. I mean, even though I had a support system, but it was still, it's gotta work. Mm-hmm. Even though you got a support system, it gotta work. Mm-hmm. But now I was terrified. I used to have cold sweats going out trying to look for work. I used to be in my green machine, we call it. Minivan.
I remember the minivan. You still have that van?
We still got it. We're gonna wrap it.
Yeah, good deal. I love it.
I remember the first time I had went out door to door, and man, I was sitting in there, didn't know what to do.
Wow,
sweat, and I just kept going, like I just gotta walk in there, because I had picked the areas I was gonna go. It wasn't that many though. And I just remember how scared I was, and I was like, I just gotta get through it. Get through it. Just keep going. Look crazy, just keep going. And I did that a couple times, man, until it got to a point where it was like, nah, I'm gonna get a no or yeah, and that's it. It's as simple as that. It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
So once I put that in my head, it was easier.
Gotcha. You know what? And let me ask you this: what skill you learned from basketball into your entrepreneurship now? Entrepreneurship. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
What skill can you take from that? What did the game of basketball teach you about entrepreneurship?
it's a lot. It's a lot. Cause my dad, he never stepped in for me during that. Like a lot of the parents try to say, yeah, go to the coach and say this. No, my dad didn't do nothing. It was my battle. So I can say a lot. Cause I had to figure out, okay, how can I do this? How can I get the coach to put me here without saying it? Mm-hmm. So it was my own battle with him the entire time.
Gotcha.
But the main thing I will say is the resilience, confidence.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having the confidence to say, this is what I need to do, and just do it without having people, without caring what people thought. Because people already talked about me either way.
Hey, that's deep. That's deep.
I always said people used to, I remember hearing the crowd say the most craziest things about me and didn't know a thing about me. So I got used to, if you say something about me, that's your opinion.
Don't matter.
And I look in their face, cool. That's cool. But guess what? They say something crazy and see what I'm doing later, like, dang.
Kill him. That's it. Kill him with kindness.
So yeah, you just smile in their face and just keep doing you. Especially if you got a plan. If you got a plan, forget about it.
Yeah. Any doubts or regrets early, man?
You talking about with the
going in, when you pivot into your business, you had any doubts or regrets? Like, man, do you ever think back and say, you know what, maybe I should have tried the basketball on the next in the collegiate level, or you ever think about that?
No. No, it's the best decision I made. Honestly, you want to be honest with you? I mean,
I tell you what, give me a moment when you realized, you know what, this was the best decision I ever made. Give me a moment. I know you have that one moment. I know you have one. You probably have several.
I'm trying. When my brother started working with me. When he started learning and stuff. Yep.
Wow. Now that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
And knowing your brother, that's deep.
Oh, snap. Whoa.
So he took an interest in it.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. I ain't see that coming.
Wow. Take a moment, man. But you know what? No, your brother's a man. Come on. Take a break, suck it. Hey, breathe, baby, breathe. Yeah. Take it all in, man. Cause that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep, boy. That's deep. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, people they don't know. We not the type of people to tell everything that's going on with us.
Golly,
but
bro, you about to make me mad. Come on, man.
But nah, I promise you I did not come here to do this.
No, bro, you good.
But just think about how far that he came and I came. It means a lot. That's all. Cause y'all, they don't know, bro.
No, they don't know. And Keisha, I'm gonna be honest with you. Knowing your brother, he's not a man of many words.
Nah.
He kind of off to himself.
Man, it's tough. Man, I did not see that come. I thought I was straight, bro. I probably the first one crying on your show, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's all right. But you know what? That just show your love that you have for your brother.
Yeah, heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. I'm gonna say this. I almost lost him 2 years ago, man. So it even hits more now knowing that he's still going. No, it was about 3 years ago. Yeah, he was in a big wreck. Yeah, bro. I almost lost both of them, Pop and him.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. People don't know that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I smile for a reason.
You do.
I try to bring joy to everybody. But
you really making me emotional, man. And I'm saying fighting tears, like, bro, don't, cause I know what a brother's love feel like, man. Cause I have 7 brothers.
Yeah, that's a lot of brothers.
There's a lot of brothers, and you have one. And just knowing your brother and how you have truly brought him out of his shell, out of his comfort zone. And if now that man, I'm glad you did pivot, because if you never pivot, he'll never be where he is today.
Nah, that'll say it's deep, bro. It's deep,
man.
It's real deep.
Wow, Keshon, man.
Like we say it so casually, but like Nah, it's deep. It's real deep. So now, that's why I say when you say regret, heck no. I'm giving not only myself but a life for that he get to choose to have. And you know, it's not just me either. You know, he don't like me talking about him, but it's Pop. And it's always been him.
Oh, that's my next question.
I know it.
You know what my next question was gonna be? Who's been your biggest support? Who's been your motivator? Who's been your mentor? Who's been that fire for you? Who's been the gasoline for you? And just say you already had the fire in you.
Yeah.
And I just want to know who keep that gas in you, man. Boy, who's that guy? Who's that person? You know, who is it? It's your dad.
Yeah.
It's your dad. Wow. Yeah, boy, you don't mess me up.
You messed me up. Nobody asked me these. You know, as I think about it, nobody never asked me these questions for real.
Man, let me get you some tissue, man.
Nobody, you know, we just work.
Keep talking, man. God, let me get you some tissue, man. Let me get you some tissue, bro. Golly, man.
Yeah, they ain't never.
Sorry, right here.
Nah, they ain't never asked us these questions. I didn't. I promise you, I ain't not. I read them questions like, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah.
But when you asked me, I really thought about it for real. When I really thought about it, like, nah, man, that's hard to do. You know, to be able to give your brother a life that he can say, I can do this. And a lot of people ain't doing that for their families. Like they say, man, do it on your own. You know, Go get it on your own. But I ain't saying it's a sacrifice, but I had to put myself away. You know, saying that, okay, forget about me. We doing this for a whole nother reason. And to be able to do that, a lot of people they selfish. No, people selfish, bro.
We are in a selfish world.
Yeah, we all are. I know I have some selfish tendencies before, but I seen that like, nah, like he's here, he want to do better, he want to do good too. So why not give him the opportunity? You know. So nah, they mean a lot, especially him and Pop for sure.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I said, this was not my plan.
I'm gonna move on, man. But you and your dad do have a unique relationship,
Heck
man.
yeah.
And I know you love your dad. Ain't no doubt in my mind. I see the love, and when we off camera, when it's just me and you just chopping it up, and it just like I said, I can remember the conversation having with you, man. But like I said before, there was a KonnectEdits, you know, when it was just Keshon Bynum, the high school basketball player. And when you pivoted and made the move to go into entrepreneurship, I was like, man, Keshon, bro. And I constantly remind myself that was God's plans for you. Keshon, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know I ever told you that. I was mad at you, man. Because I had the opportunity to go play on the next level and I won and played, but guess what? I quit. And dude, now I get emotional thinking about it because I live with the what if moments. And I'm thinking like, dang, Keshon, you got a moment you got an opportunity to go do this, bro. And I had a moment and I quit. And you're not even gonna go see what it's like. Yeah. Like, bro, you crazy? And I constantly say it, and I know I done talked about this once before in the podcast, but it's like, man. But when we had that heart to heart talking, and you told me like what you wanted to do, man, I was like, and I saw the look in your eyes, fam. Yeah. I saw the look like this boy is serious. Yeah. And I got behind you 110%. Yeah. And man, now you got me all emotional, man. Like, oh, bro. Hold on, y'all. This ain't supposed to go like this.
I promise you, I didn't think it was gonna go like that.
Like,
I promise you.
Like I'm fighting tears right now, man. But anyway, man. But I'm proud of you, man. If I don't never tell you anything else again in your life, I'm proud of you for doing what you're doing, and just like this. I didn't think this podcast was gonna go like this. I didn't either. But to be a young man. And people get so caught up in race now, young, black, white, and all that. To be a man, period, a young man,
right,
bro, you could be doing anything.
Anything, I promise you. Like, I had so many things presented to me, people don't even realize, and I always said no.
And you chose the right path,
and it shows. If you think I'm lying, it shows what I'm still doing.
And why do you think I'm doing this podcast? You the very first person that ever invited me on a podcast. And when I came on you, we talked with it, and I fell in love, man. And I'm like, and then and I ain't gonna lie to you, I was scared at first. Then I went on to another podcast with, Solomon, Be Different podcast.
Yeah.
And it's like, that feeling came all back when Keshon put me on. And you gave me opportunity to be, and talking about my mom, man, you gave me opportunity to tell people who I was.
Heck yeah.
And so, man, and now I'm giving you the opportunity to tell your story, man, about how you went from high school, a star in high school. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. A star in high school to now you're an entrepreneur, your own business. And bro, you're doing well. And so I'm glad to have you here. And man, God is good, bro.
Yeah, it
all
is,
the
man.
time.
I mean, I think the reason why it hits home too, as I think about it, because like all my life I said it in the speeches at the school, like I've been doubted. And I know other people been doubted too. But as I think about it, like, man, stuff always try to happen to me where it's like, knock me down. And I always find a way to get back up or break through the wall. And the teacher told me that. She wrote it in a letter. I think I was a senior. She wrote it down. She said, you always find a way just to get through or to break through that wall. And that's like the story of my life, whether, and I had a good life. I ain't saying I was in the trenches. Oh, you know this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. I had a good life.
You did.
But like.
You did and you still do.
Yeah.
Let's rephrase
But, it's just the simple fact that I'm able to still create that for not only myself, but for him, my brother, it means a lot more.
Gotcha.
And like I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Pop. You know what I'm saying? Of course. And that's the thing too. People say, yeah, you had your dad. Like, if he didn't do it, y'all would say he a deadbeat. So regardless, that's why I always tell people, do what you want to do, because they're going to talk about you whether you do it or not. Do it. And plus, he wants to have his legacy go on and do good. How can you be mad at a father trying to help his son? Why? And guess what? They're going to be even, and I told him this, I said, they're going to be even madder because I'm going to do the same thing for my kid.
Period.
And they just going to hate the bottom lineage forever, I guess. I mean, they just going to dislike us. It's as simple as that. Because, like, really, we stay out the way.
Yeah, y'all really do.
We don't do nothing to nobody. So if you talking about us, it's really something wrong with you. We always say that. But I ain't coming here to talk about that. But that I'm just letting people know. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I always do say that to people. Like, yeah, you're gonna have people talk about you, you're gonna have stuff come up, you're gonna mess up. You might well do it all you can right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All while you can. If you're in your teens, if you're in your 20s, even if you're in your 30s. I know a guy, he started his business in his 30s.
Well, no matter when you start, just
it don't matter. And he's living a great life now.
Hey, I say this all the time to people.
Great life.
You don't have to be great to get started, but you need to get started to be great.
That's right.
Keshon, you wasn't great when you started, but boy, you're great now.
I try to be.
Like I said, I see the product. I see the work behind Keshon, behind KonnectEdits. I see the work. And so, man, it brings to the next question, man. What's a typical business day look like for you?
What's a good what?
What's the typical business day look like for you?
I mean, it's either responding back to people. I'm sorry for people. If you watch this, I ain't responding. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, well, you know what, Keshon, we talking. Okay, let me rephrase that question. What's a typical business day for you? And tell people, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yes. What is your field? What is your entrepreneurship?
I even said it.
No, we didn't even get into that. We got
like, who is this guy?
That's the whole purpose of the podcast. You just talk.
Yeah.
You be informed, but at the end of the day, it's just people just talking and just telling their story. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What I do, I own the company called KonnectEdits. We are a video production company / media agency. We film a lot of corporate work from clinics, turf companies, HVAC, you name it. We can make a commercial for you or just content monthly for you. And we shoot mainly weddings too. We shoot up to about 30 a year, and we have a team up to 6 people now and got people training. Then I have a studio here in Houston. We take photography in there and podcasting there. So that's the overall gist. But like the main thing that we do that brings the money is the weddings. I can say that. But then what was the question? It was
what's the typical day like?
And the typical day, I mean, it's mostly editing. If it's not editing, I'm out shooting somewhere. So it's really getting the edits done, responding back to clients, and actually getting content out.
Gotcha.
Because the more content you get out and stay in front of people, the more relevant you are, and people remember like, oh yeah, you need a video person. I know somebody. So it's really those main things. So I made it sound simple, but it's strategy behind it all. Even when it comes down to the corporate, like filming for them, we strategize a whole idea for them. And then the actual posting, it's not like, okay, just post. Like a lot of the videos are tailored to a certain audience that I post. Or it's a reason why I'm posting it. It's not just because, oh, look at me. It's reason why. So if you ever see me dancing on TikTok, I'm showing you that I'm willing to dance at your wedding and have fun with you. Because most videographers, they don't do that.
No.
Whether you know it or not, they just stay in the back and that's it. But I'm showing you, I will actually get the crowd going. I would grab people out the sitting down. I would reenact with them, all that. So that's why I post that stuff, not to say, look at me. Yeah. Some people think that. No, I'm not. I'm doing it to let my brides know that.
I know you said weddings. A typical wedding, man, just say on Saturday, of course, most of weddings are shot on Saturdays. How long do it take you to get everything together? Like from the start, like you said, you would have a wedding at 3:00. How long do it take? Do you get to? How long would it take for you to get everything set up with your gear? Because I don't know all the gear you use. Because I'm so not into that world.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just starting the podcast. So man, so from the start to finish, just how long do it take you to get all your gear together, shoot the wedding? Of course, all depends on how long the wedding lasts. The editing. I guess the question is, how long do it take you to edit, put everything together for a wedding, man, after the fact, to get it back to your clients? Because a lot of people want to know how fast. What's the turnaround ratio?
The turnaround ratio right now is a month.
Okay.
And some people are like, a month? Most videographers and photographers, they take 4 to 6 months. And I kept it at a month. I could have been said that, because we at that status where we can say that, but I said no. We're going to actually keep going, keep pushing, and we're going to keep it a month.
A month turnaround. Wow. And you're right. And the reason I asked you that, because a lot of people, it do take a long time. Like somebody can get married at just what let's say April the 1st, because that's tomorrow. Man, it'd probably be September the 1st before they get their wedding pictures back. So wow,
so we kept it at that way. So but yeah, like the shooting day, I get there 2 hours before the photographer, and I just take that little spare time just to get everything set up. It probably take me to get everything set up, ready to go for the day, 40 minutes.
Gotcha.
But the extra hour or so, I'm chilling with the bridesmaids, getting them familiar with me.
Gotcha.
Because I already know I'm not your typical wedding videographer. I'm not. Be honest with you, a black young male.
Yeah.
I'm not. So I let them.
What color is your hair?
Blonde. That's even icing on the cake, I guess. So I sit there and chat with them, let them know like I'm here to have fun too.
Yeah.
I'm here to enjoy the day with y'all, even though I just met them today. Sometime, because I see them at other weddings. I'm here to be a part of it too.
Okay.
So I always tell my crew that, like, man, sit there, talk with them too. Just don't be just filming. Talk with them. And I think that's what makes us stand out to our couples and stuff. Cause
you build relationships.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That's all what that is. That's a relationship. And that speak volumes about you, man.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff I do to make it work for sure though.
What's probably been the hardest thing for you on building your business, man? What's been the hardest thing, just building it?
I can say part of it is the editing and the people. Because once you got shoots coming, you got to edit all that.
Yeah.
So it makes you say, if you got too much to edit, like, I can't. I just missed out on some money because I got too much. I got to finish already.
Too much is.
So that's when people come in. Right now, if you ask me right now. So those are the main two things. Finding the right people that are willing to work. And really, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's story.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much every business, though.
Yeah, it is. Finding the right people. And man, I will say that I know you got one right person on your team. I don't know who that. I don't know where everybody else on the team, but I know one person that's your brother.
And that's a blessing in all of itself.
Yeah, because everybody can't say that. Can't say that.
Nah, that's one thing I know. We got each other for sure. We always say that. Yep.
I love that. I love that, man. How do you define success in your business now?
Ooh, staying consistent. Yeah, I mean, we got the feel. Like when they work with us, they know why we're there now. But staying consistent with posting and honestly just not being afraid of trying new things. So like doing different things with the advertisement, going to more events, like different types of events, things of that nature. Because everything else is running. It's running. It's just trying like, okay, does this work? Can this work? And just trying it. That's really it. It's like, wow, that's really it.
Man, I don't know if I could do what you do right now. Now, I'm not talking about the business aspect of it. I'm talking about just stepping out there and just doing it.
Yeah.
And what you did say you had a support system. That meant a lot, but it wasn't handed to you by no means.
No, he never said anything to not one of my clients. He never stepped foot in a meeting with me. He never to my weddings. He never been to a wedding. I figured that all out. Now he was the word to say, hey, try this. Oh, we can try it. We gonna do this. That's and of course he spent money. Yeah. But actually doing the work, trying to get it to look that way, figuring out how that camera works, the lighting, where to put the lighting, microphones, editing, how to edit this way, fixed out. He ain't never doing it. So you see, he don't know how to do none of that. But I think any child, if you give them that right amount of support, they can do anything. I'm a prime example. I'm the prime example. If you get behind a kid and you truly care about what they doing and not just saying, go. You could do a lot. Now, that just, I can't say. Sometimes I do feel lucky because he done helped me a lot.
Bro, I
do say, I think that like I got lucky with him.
Ain't no luck, bro. That's less. Luck now.
Because I could have had any type of parent,
Yeah,
so that's why you see when I work hard, that's why I don't want to take that for granted.
Yeah.
Because I can easily take that for granted.
Which, hey, to be honest, man, you talk about working hard, man, we can just go back to your grandfather.
You can. That story alone.
That story alone. And people don't know that story. I'm not going to dive off in it, but people don't know your grandfather had one arm and more grass than anybody.
And he just stopped 2 years ago.
See what I'm saying?
And they've been trying.
How old is your granddad?
He in his 70s. He old. Just know that.
And he just stopped 2 years ago.
About 2-3 years ago. He didn't even want to stop then.
So the work that he was in.
He was working since he was 14. Yeah. So like when you hear that story and really take account of what he had to do to get your parent there or the other kids there, even whether they were successful or not, it's still like he did that. Like what's my excuse for real?
Yes.
And even when my dad got to the point, wherever he got to the point in his life, like he's not complaining. Why should I be complaining? And I got everything I ever wanted.
Yeah, well, I don't know you ever got it. Yes, you did.
As a kid, you don't want much. What you want?
Did.
As a high schooler, a car, money. What you want for real?
Some shoes.
Yeah. Middle school. Yeah, he gave me everything I wanted. So wasn't no excuse. So it was all about. It turned to the point where it's like, I gotta make a name for myself. I don't want to be in the tree where it fell off. That's where it turned to.
And the boat ain't gonna stop with you there.
So like, okay, Pop got Dad here. Dad did an amazing job. And we up here, Keisha, what you gonna do? No, it's not gonna drop. It's gonna I don't care if it go up a little bit. I want it to go up. And I'm gonna tell my kid, look, we did this, we did that. You wanna let it drop? That's your life.
It's like I'm sitting thinking when you talking, you say your dad did this, and I forgot he's an entrepreneur himself.
Yeah. And that's the reason why I said I was okay of leaving the game, because growing up watching him, I want to be an entrepreneur too. I went to work with him. I seen how he deal with people. I seen how people treated him. I see the time his time management, what he can and cannot do. I like that. So I always told myself when I was younger, probably like 3rd, 4th grade, if I ever get a chance to own a business, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna actually do it because my dad do it. So, and then of course throughout the years, he's telling me the benefits of it. So when I had got when this came to me, I was like, I think this is it. And I knew, and he said it too, you know you can make a lot of money in it because the gear is expensive.
Very much. I'm gonna ask you something.
Very expensive.
What made you go into this anyway? I mean, I know you said you started your junior year, right? Started filming, need some highlights or whatever. So was that the determining factor? Like, I'm gonna do this for my. What made you click and say, this is what I really want to go into my entrepreneurship? You already had the mindset to do something, but what made you go into this kind of work?
You talking about like the corporate or the weddings?
Well, no. Just, just the videography of it, period. Just get into just KonnectEdits. What made you create KonnectEdits? Why? All that, the pieces in it. Why this kind of work? Why this type of business? Because you could have been like your dad. I think I don't know exactly what, but your dad don't do nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? His business nothing like this. Right. So you saying, but you could have easily went into that line of work. Because your dad already had the inside track in that line of work.
He had it for sure.
And so what made you get into this?
I think it was how creative I could be.
Gotcha.
And then I think it was on that podcast that we did together. No, it was another podcast. But when I could put my heart into it. See, on the court, you can put your heart into it. You can see it come out. So when I always said this reason why I feel like my wedding film's done good, and when people watch it, they feel something, but they feeling me because I'm putting my heart into it. I'm putting my thoughts. I want to say soul, but I'm putting my heart into it.
I like that.
So when you feel something like, oh, that's good. Oh, like when you see a shot, it's because I felt that too.
I like that.
So I think once I did that in the beginning, when I was doing, even with the cartoon, like, oh, that was tough. And then when I got into the corporate, like, oh, that's nice. Then when I got to the weddings, like, ooh, that's love. You know what I'm saying? I want to, because that's my goal. So when you see it, you was like,
you want to feel it.
Dang, I feel that.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
I say that's the biggest part of it, honestly. When I felt that.
And I feel it because I'm telling you, dude, you did my mother-in-law 80th birthday.
Oh man, yeah. Dang, yeah.
Dude, you started off outside with the camera outside. Then I didn't know where you had went to. To be honest with you, I didn't see none doing that whole ordeal.
Around, yeah.
You started without it was outside or whatever. Had a little somebody walking in. Then when she walked in, well, I don't know what that is. Anyway, and so you started off with my daughter speaking. Both of my kids speaking, and it was just so heartfelt. I mean, I felt it, man. And it's so crazy you said it, and you right.
Yeah.
All your videos like that, man.
Yep.
Every last one, you can feel it. And that's why I love me a video, man. I love a video. I like pictures. Give me a video, man. Give me a video all day long.
I mean, think about it. You get to have a movie of yourself.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you can have pictures. Cool. I love pictures too. But like me dancing at the weddings. I love the pictures. I love you can tell I'm having fun. But when you got clips of me actually interacting with them, it's like, oh crap, that's how it is for real. Yeah. So that's why I love video. That's why I would choose video over photos.
Gotcha.
Like if let's say you told me I had to just choose one, it'd be video.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But I love photos too now. I love photos.
Yeah. I know. Once I love people don't understand it. Like seriously, I love a photo too. But I love me. If I had a choice, give me a video. That's just me.
More emotions into it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So, that's a whole So, man, we're about to wrap this thing up, man. Question, man. Your younger self. Think about back then, and if you had someone coming up right now, getting ready to graduate from high school. Not saying per se they have to be playing sports or anything. Right. But just getting ready to graduate from high school and knowing college is not the choice for them. Because people don't understand. College is great, don't get me wrong. In college, some people think college is overrated. And, and some people do. And some people do, yeah. In which, to a certain degree, that's a whole nother chapter. That's debatable. But anyway, what would you tell a young kid right now, man, that really on the fence, don't really know what they want to do, but they got that little itch or nudge, just like you had to become an entrepreneur, man? What would you tell them right now? What advice would you give that kid? Because you don't spoke to a lot of children, man, over the last few years, because I saw you speak at different schools. So what advice would you give them?
I think the main one, it's probably like two things, honestly, is knowing that they are just as rich as the rich person. And they might be thinking money, no, time. They're actually richer than the rich person because the rich person don't have time to do much. They have to actually use their equity to get people to help them with their time. You got it. So they most equity that they have is their time. Yeah, so I always tell them to spend time wisely. Spend your time wisely. Because I had the same thing that they had. I started right where they was at. I was telling them, I didn't have no cameras. I didn't start off with that at first. I had to learn it. Even when I did get it, I still had to learn how to use it. So, but I spent my time wisely. I spent my time wisely. I spent my money wisely. That's the biggest thing. I always say that. I spent my money wisely. Now, well, I ain't gonna say now, but I didn't spend my money on clothes. You see how I dress now? I dress like this like every day. It's plain. Only brand thing I got was my shoes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's plain. It's I didn't spend my money. I spent my time learning the craft. Whether it was learning how to edit, learning how to shoot better, or learning how to even talk to people better. Because people is how you're gonna get your money. Yeah. So if you scared and have people say, I'm nervous to talk to people, you better get over it because you ain't finna make no money. You're not finna make no money because that's how you're gonna get your money. So I always tell people, learn how to talk to people. Try to talk to people. If you sound stupid, you just gonna sound stupid. You ain't gonna think about how you sounded crazy 2 years ago. Oh, well, yeah. You're gonna forget all about that. Like, oh crap, I forgot to even talk to you then. I promise it's been conversation last year I forgot. That I forgot I even met them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I know, you know, why even dwell on how crazy I might sound? Because if you say you got something and you want to work towards it, if you don't do it, you don't know if it's gonna work in the first place if you never tried it. Wow. You don't know. But I would say definitely your time, save your money. Unless you got something that you can invest your money in. That's the only time I would say. And don't dwell on, I'm gonna say this. If you're in your teens or 20s, you in your 20s for a reason. You probably heard me say this. You don't supposed to know, you don't supposed to have everything figured out in your 20s.
I have heard you say that. You don't know what
you don't supposed to. Even when you're 29, you don't supposed to know what you're doing. And a lot of people feel like, oh, I should have it figured out at 25. No, you don't. Even it's 30-year-olds right now don't know what they're doing.
Keshon, can I tell you something? Bro, I'm in my 40s, and I just started this 6 months ago. I'm learning.
Yeah, you're going to constantly learn.
I feel like if you're not learning, you're not growing. So to hear your story alone, man, like your story have inspired me. Like I wouldn't be doing this. You like the founding fathers for me, you know, and God, I can be your dad. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, your story alone. That's why I'm so glad you decided to come on and we just hear your story, man, because a lot of people don't understand, man, that life, you know, I'm gonna harp back on what you just said. In your 20s, people think that it's so crazy. The world had painted a picture that, you know, you're supposed to be in your career at 25. Married with a family at 27, 28, you know, and have this lifestyle and all these things supposed to be boom, boom, boom. No. We got it all wrong. All wrong. Just because your friend, your cousin, or whatever, whoever it might be, married, you don't know what's going on in that household.
No, you don't.
You don't know the struggle they have pay for a house. Right. A car.
Right.
Even a meal. And Lord help, gas is ridiculous now. Going up. So no, I tell anybody to listen right now, don't rush it. Have a plan. Yeah. And I feel like you had a plan and you still working your plan. And just talking to you, I know you got a 5-year, 10-year plan. It ain't no doubt in my mind. Just knowing your character, know who you are. I know you got one. Ain't no doubt in my mind. I'm not gonna ask you what's your plan because that's your plan. But I know you got one. I know that. And then like, how you know that? Because that's Keshon Bynum.
Because what I'm doing now, I had planned it years ago.
See what I'm saying? And now, and look at you now.
And I told people that they ain't believe me.
And people had doubted you, man.
Well, everybody.
They doubted you. And I hate to make it seem like this is nothing negative in any way. People gonna doubt.
I know. Yeah, I let people know that though, because they feel like everything should be positive. Nah, you need some negativity to get to where you're going. Some people, some things, because to give you some grit. So I grew up with having grit, and if you want to be an entrepreneur, because they were like, "How you do it?" I'm telling you, you gotta have grit.
Because they're gonna say no.
You gotta have grit. I've been told no so many times. I've been looked at stupid. I've been looked at crazy so many times. So I'm not I just don't sugarcoat it.
Gotcha.
I'm like, yeah, you can get your camera, try to shoot that, and you be fine. No, this was gonna happen to you. Get ready. And I tell them this at the end. It's worth it though.
And then
You'll thank yourself later. So do it anyway. You're gonna hurt regardless if you don't do it anyway.
You know what?
If you don't do it, you're gonna be suffering. You might well suffer and have this expensive equipment around you.
You know what? You said that, you know what, you remind me of something, man. You know, you're like not you personally, but you know, life is like a lemon. You know, life can be so sour and all that. And you know, but once you add sugar to it, sugar and water, it can be lemonade. So you know, so life is for you. It's been like a lemon, but you've been the sugar in the lemonade. You've been the sugar in the water. You made it lemonade. Yeah, you made it sweet, baby. That's how I define you right there. You made it sweet. I like that. And I don't know where it came from, but you know, somebody told me that. But I like that the fact that that's the way you think, and that's the way you want to be who you are today. If it wasn't for that. The grit, the toughness that your dad, the love. He showed you love. Ain't no I can't. I got to give your pops his props. You know, he showed you love. I totally understand that. I get it.
He might say it like, "Why you talking about me?" I'm sorry. Like, it's part of our story. He told me. They said, "Man, one day you gonna tell your story." You part of it. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, like Pop. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a story. Sorry, Pops.
I'm sorry. Like you part of it. And it just feel wrong if I don't say anything.
Yeah.
If let's say I didn't say nothing, man, I would feel like I probably actually I gotta redo that. I would feel butthurt, like bad hurt if I didn't say anything. No, gotcha. But he's a big part of it, of course. Yeah, I ain't gonna even get into all the sacrifice he did.
Gotcha.
I ain't gonna even get into that. Cause I seen everything he done. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So he's part of it for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, W dads for sure. All day. Hey, show some dads some love too, man.
We need it.
We need it.
We need it. Man, I have a wife, 3 kids, a dog, and a goldfish. I need all the help I need. But anyway, this ain't about me. This is your story. But man, Keshon, I just want to say I'm proud of you. Thank you for just giving me the opportunity to interview you, man, and tell your story, man.
Yeah.
And man, your story's still been written every day, and I just want to say, keep writing, baby. Keep writing.
Yeah,
because we're not done. Because I feel like I'm a part of your journey. I'm a part of your story because, like I said, I remember the high school days, and when you told me that, then after that, we for a hot second we had a little friction, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't nothing negative. I was just like, man, this kid crazy.
Yeah.
And well, like I said, that look you told me like this is what I'm gonna do, and you was very determined. And I was like, all right, cool.
You gave me an opportunity, man. I remember the shoots we did. We did about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah.
You were one of the first ones to say, you know what, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so that meant a lot to me. You know, that's why I think I told you that.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Because that's all a person needs is opportunity.
That's it.
Especially the right person. You give them, because I knew that. You give an opportunity, it's over with. Like right now, I'm gonna say this. Right now, the wedding's down south. We trying to go more in Biloxi area. I said, if I do about 2 or 3 down there, it's done. That's all I need.
Shit.
That's it. So it's happening.
That's it. Boy, I like you. You do got some grit, boy.
I got it from basketball, you know.
Yeah. So, and like you took that dog in basketball and taken to the business aspect.
And it was hard. It's not because basketball is physical. This is more mental. Basketball is physical and mental. But this is like all mental. So I had to really key in, and thanks not just to me, but people around me, that helps a lot too.
Gosh. Ooh, your circle.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Your circle. That means a lot. But Keshon, man, let's wrap this thing up. Unless you just got something else
Man,
you want. You get off that old chest you want to.
Man, you know I can talk for hours. You know I done had podcasts for hours before.
Yeah.
No, I asked you when I came in. How long you want this to be?
Hey, we just gonna let it flow, man. We just gonna let it flow.
You know I can talk.
Yes, sir. And I know that for sure. But no, that's the whole. But listen, hey, it doesn't matter. We talk all night, baby. That's what we do. But man, I just want for anybody that's listening to this podcast, man, this is a prime example of what, hard work and determination. When your mind is made up, this is what success look like. And people think, once again, you think success is just money. No, success is time. It's time.
Success is who you are.
Period. Who you want to be.
Personal development. I said it all the time. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have made the amount of money I made now if I never worked on myself.
You bet it on you.
People think, oh, I work. No, I worked hard on who I am to be able to even do that. So I always say, if you want to make $1 million, you got to work on yourself like you worth $1 million. You got to work on yourself. And that's being consistent, your health. See, I'm trying to get better on my health because we get, being young, you don't think about it. You get caught up working so hard, you kind of forget of that part. So I'm trying to do better now on that, like eating wise and stuff.
I mean,
but
I see the. I see that. You know what I'm saying? I see it.
But no, for real though, that's if you haven't gotten what you got that you want right now, is because you haven't worked on yourself enough, or you're not ready for it.
Oh, facts.
So most people like, I always say like an $80,000 car. You probably haven't became the person to even have that car yet. Oh, I want that rapper lifestyle. You probably haven't became that person to even get to that point yet.
There's levels.
With my life, I done it. I did it way before this even came. I did it with the basketball. Because how I was leading people, telling people what to do with not just words, but actions. How I can get people to do this without being confrontational. How to step in a heated moment on the court when they need me. Like, oh, this is time. And I always remember, this is time that my team need me to do something. I do it every time. I was a big spark player. So stuff like that, I was doing it already. So like when you come to the weddings and see how I operate, I run a whole team. I run a whole team of 5 people and help with the coordinator and help the photographer and keep everybody emotions in check. I've been doing this already. They're like, how you so good at this? I used to do it with little 16-year-old boys and playing basketball, getting them right. I can definitely do it with them. And they getting paid to do this. They ain't getting paid to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's, like, Dad, you say, yeah, you was successful back then. You just haven't got the career yet.
So is it, if it's safe for me to say this, you been him.
Now, of course, I wasn't polished. I still had a lot to learn. I ain't saying, it was still a lot of stuff that I had to learn. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you don't have to say it.
But the mentality, I had it. It just, I didn't know how to work with it.
Okay. Well, okay.
Oh, the mentality. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
I do. With all that being said, I'm gonna say it for you was him, and you just didn't realize you was him.
Part of
that's all what it was. You knew it, but you just didn't know how to home into that him mentality. To that,
and I'm not afraid to say I'm still working on myself to this day. I ain't saying I'm still learning stuff about me.
Oh wow!
To this day, like, ooh, that's not good. Fix it. We need to get to work on it. Still, I'm only 25, of course. If I was like,
whoa, you just 25.
I'm only 25.
Keshon, I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew that, but I had forgot. Your spirit is not 25 spirit, if that make any sense.
Nah, I heard it.
You don't have a 25-year-old. Spirit or mindset. You don't. Most 25-year-olds don't think like you. Most 25-year-olds are not in the position that you are in. But it is some 25-year-olds.
It is. Oh,
it is. It's just a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
But but man, not many from Houston, Mississippi. It's some from Houston, but not many. You're in the crowd. You're in the league of your own right now, and I'm proud of you.
I appreciate it, man.
Man, no, I trust me. You got to understand where I'm coming from. from deep down inside, man, I'm proud of you.
I appreciate
My wife and I proud of you. You know, like I said, I think my wife even taught you. I don't know. I think she.
Man,
I
if
think
it wasn't me, it was definitely my brother.
No, it was your
It was
younger. It was your
it was
younger
my
brother. It was.
I remember him saying something about that.
Yeah, it was. I couldn't remember, but yeah, I remember now it was your brother. But man, Keshon, I'm proud of you once again,
Appreciate it,
man.
brother.
Keep doing what you're doing, and man, tell everybody how to get in contact with you, man.
Yeah, y'all can reach out to me. I'm practically on all platforms. Facebook, KonnectEdits with a capital E. So Connect, then capital E Edits. That's the real page I got hacked a couple years ago. But all the rest of the platforms like TikTok and Instagram, just strictly KonnectEdits. If you want to watch YouTube videos where I educate people on this stuff or my career, it's called Connect Media, and you'll see this logo. But other than that, contact me through my phone number, 662-631-9582, or my email at support1@KonnectEdits.com. That's how you can find me.
Y'all heard it, KonnectEdit. Y'all, it's been fun talking to my boy Keshon Bynum with KonnectEdit. You know, until the next time, y'all, it's the one and only. Just get.